Hello, everybody. This is Terrell Aurelius. I am back with a brand new review, and I will be talking about this movie that was, I think, just released now onto streaming services like a couple of days ago, Saint Maud. And after seeing this movie, I'm at a loss for words. I really do not know how to rate this movie or how to describe the movie. It's not bad, but it's just like a huge what the F, because this main character had issues. Like before I start this review, you are in 100%, you are in the right to disagree with anything that I have to say. This is just my opinion, and that is it. That is it. Alright, so the movie starts off with a character by the name of Maud, and she is now a new nurse taking care of somewhat of a famous person by the name of Amanda Cole. But before we get to that part, we see Maud having did something. I believe that Maud killed a person in the beginning of the movie, because there was blood all over. Maud is in complete shock, like she don't know what she just did. And the person on the hospital bed, who I would assume was a male, just perhaps dead and everything. And what I liked about the movie was his visuals, like the location itself. I thought that the location was a really nice touch to the movie. The houses where Amanda stayed, I thought that was interesting, as well as you see how rich Amanda is, and you see how Amanda wants to live perhaps in her last days, because it is safe to assume that Amanda is going to be dead, is dying. And what I also liked about this movie was the main character. I think the main character did a good job as to showing the true creepiness and psychoness of how people be in real life, with how some people can take one thing and then use that one thing to make it like there's life's work to like help other people, but the way that they do it, it's necessarily evil, or it's just like morally wrong and everything. As what we see is that Amanda is kind of like a hassle to like work with, as she is not a true believer of God and the Lord. And Maud is, because she believes in the spirits, and she believes that there is a bigger plan for herself. But Maud doesn't believe that. And I would say that the first maybe like 30 minutes of the movie, it started off kind of slow to me. Like the build up to like what was happening was kind of slow, as I just suspected as Maud to be like something else. Like maybe she just has a second chance in life. Like I didn't expect Maud to be like anything kind of like psychopathy, because in the beginning of the movie, I just suspected that somebody just died. I ever thought Maud killed herself. Not killed herself, but like Maud killed the patient, or the patient died in a freak accident. But as soon as she saw her old friend Joy talking about, even though they know what you did, I then knew that something had to have happened. And I taken it back to like the beginning of the movie, like, did she do something to this main character? Did she do something to the person in the hospital bed? Like, what? And I thought the relationship between Maud and Amanda was okay. Like, they got along. Maud got the job done. I was surprised to see that Amanda was a freak in the movie, as she had a side piece, Carol, who didn't look bad at all, to be honest. And this is where I did not like Maud at all. Like, Maud was doing a little too much, trying to help Amanda with her perhaps like last days, and wanting to like help her go out peacefully and her soul be in like a better place. Like, she was doing too much spying while Maud and Carol are like having relations, telling Carol to like stay away from Amanda, and just doing all kinds of things. And then at Amanda's birthday party, I would probably say this is probably like the only time where I agreed with Maud, which was when like everybody was like messing with her, joking with her and everything, saying, oh, she's some type of saint and everything. Like, I don't like it when people mess with me like that. Like, yeah, I take it seriously too. And her slapping Amanda, I can't say I really blame her, because Amanda was saying some disrespectful things about the Lord and all, so I could see why she did it. But then after she gets fired, and then I would say probably the second half of the movie, things started to get really interesting to me. Like, Maud is now out of a job, basically. She didn't get charged, and she's just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, she's just lost, basically. As what I saw in the movie that was pretty disturbing, not really disturbing, was that I'm going to call it episodes where she would have horrible flashbacks and just have like horrible problems that's going on through her body, where she starts to twitch and everything starts to loosen and can't control her body. I'm going to say that she had a lot of episodes in this movie, and then she's starting to lose hope. She's starting to lose faith in the Lord and everything, as she's trying to figure out what the true plan is. And then when she heard a voice talking about the last mission that she has to do before she's like somewhat accepted, or just her true plan would be revealed, I had a bad feeling that it was not the Lord that she was talking to, because she has chemicals all around, making fake holy water the next day, acetone, peroxide, burning alcohol. Like, this girl was doing way too much. And the fact that she made like a shoe cover with thumbtacks, and then she walked with him, like, this girl is crazy. This chick is crazy. Like, she's crazy, because she already is going through different episodes in her life, and now she's walking with like thumbtacks all in her feet, and the last plan is to, like, I guess, kill Amanda. And the last time they see each other, Amanda basically tells her that the Lord isn't real, and that she's going to die on her own hands and everything. And then Amanda has another episode where she basically kills Amanda savagely and makes it seem as if Amanda is the devil. And so by the end of the movie, we see that Maud is dressed up in her like saint outfit, pink with a holy cross, and she has what I would assume to be like the same fake holy water that she had made before, but it might have been gasoline, it might have been burning alcohol or something, because what we see is that Amanda thinks that she's about to receive like her wings into like the heavens above, but in the end she actually sets herself on fire, and that's how the movie ends. And after watching the movie, I was left confused, left shocked. Like, that's it? Like, you did all of that just to kill her in the end? Like, it's not, the movie itself isn't bad. Like, the ending itself was a little bit satisfying, because yeah, she needed to go. Like, she needed to go because she had caused all this trouble trying to save somebody who didn't believe in the Lord, and in the end it wasn't worth it. And if you haven't seen this movie, I would say you can go see it for yourself. I think the movie itself isn't horrible. It isn't like no garbage, no booty juice of a movie, but it's okay. It's like, somewhat on like the mediocre side. If I were like to rate it out of 10, I would probably give this like a 5.5, maybe 6 out of 10. And if you don't like that, you're 100% in agreement. I don't care. That is the end of my review. My next review is most likely either going to be the movie Bliss on Amazon Prime or Malcolm and Marie from Netflix. It's going to be one of those two. Like and subscribe and comment. Tell me what I should react to next. And that is it. Bye bye.